Yes, good job. Erect. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. That's great.
Synth back.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Det må være ham den anden, der skal med sig.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Ja, det gik meningen. Jeg markerer den anden
Hey,
væg.
Z1.
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
I have weapons I can give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. And thanks to Mr. Benet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it, if it's necessary.
We could come up with no other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Thank you. Good work. Good.
Greetings, sir.
Yes, greetings to you, sir.
I look forward to assisting you further.
Higgs and Loken are no better than children throwing a temper tantrum.
Nice done. Nice. Got that one.
Greetings, citizen.
Good.
I believe you have business with the guards.
Initiating self.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Cool. Change it. Yes. Good. Yes, not even.
I am under attack.
Good job. Good.
My programming allows me to terminate you in self-defense.
Not really. Good. Yes, he's been off now. Good job.
My programming allows me to terminate you. Self-defense.
This thing is over. That is weird. Sorry. Let's get the gardener to sit for a while. Now it's below her. Good job. Good. Sorry. Let me just pick him up. Yes.
Injury sustained.
Almost all the way now.
My programming allows me
To terminate.
Good.
My programming allows me.
Greetings, citizen. I believe you have business with the guards.
Now that we
Thank
have
you,
weapons,
stranger.
next time you will not fight alone.
Leave now. Soon, this will all be under rubble. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. grab everything we can use. The crates especially.
Great job. Yes. Good job.
I knew Dr. Higgs was dissatisfied, but I didn't think he would go this far.
Good.
Operating at full capacity.
Good to see you. I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
Higgs and Logan have officially lost their minds. They'll be lucky not to be exiled.
I see. Back at the Institute, I've been thinking about this situation with the other stuff. I think if we associate us
technology must seem pretty advanced.
with the Minutemen, then it
From what I
should
hear, that
go
rogue
down
sent
to
Libertalia.
time. Okay. And now it's in the one where we have to fire silence in this, and we have to do some kind of demonstration or something. Yeah, because I've said that there's me controlling the bus. Yes. I'm trying to figure out where to go. Yes. Yes, over here. I think we have about 2 missions left now in the institute.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use?
I'm not gonna miss everyone complaining about insufficient power levels.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
I'm sure they'll calm down in time.
I know these men, and I can assure you they are completely serious.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Yeah. So then.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Alright. Gotta be your way around, apparently. Yes. Yep. Ah. Yes. There we are. Almost there, yeah. Almost. Okay. What? Okay. This is weird. Ah, I'm not gonna. Sweet. Actually, I thought this would bring me, you know, further in. So, just a room. good. Ah, maybe. Yeah. Nice. Great. Oh, that was close. Got it there. Very close. I got it.
Got it.
Good. Good. Now I got it. Yes, guys.
That's it.
Impact. Good. Alright. Good. Ah, there we are.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards. Impressive.
Okay.
Dr. Higgs.
If you come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Don't you think you're being a little selfish here?
Far from it. What we do to protect the Institute.
Last chance, Doctor. Sure you won't change your mind?
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. We made it past your impenetrable defenses. Compose yourself, man. We've always made risks. We are still in control.
Nice.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Hello?
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
You're beaten, Dr. Higgs. Your plan failed. Now open the door.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
Off your mind, Lawrence. I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. You're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. I'm gonna put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
Alright, guys. Keep going.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What choice do we have?
Nothing more. Forward, sir. Operating at full capacity.
Okay, shouldn't was stuck. Close to 3 yeah.
All systems nominal.
Alright. Now we just have to talk to the other doctor. He's down here to let's go. Yes, it does need to try to Dr. Give us the task mission.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Thank you.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back. Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
At least tried out, you know?
Scanning. Subject identified.
Okay.
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I find that hard to believe.
That's what the railroad does, Z1. He's from the surface.
If you insist we speak in front of him, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few.
Liam.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.